What is going on, everyone? Or everybody? Or everything? Welcome again with Chapel, Lady Chapel, for another episode of Chapel's Concert Chronicles. Before we get into this, I want to go ahead and put out here now that the Chapel's Concert Chronicles is actually winding down. We're going to have a few more episodes. Not sure how many we're going to have yet, but we're rounding out the year, and it will be the end of Chapel's Concert Chronicles. I think 6 years of chronicling every band we've seen live has run its course, and we're not going to stop going to shows, but
absolutely not.
I'm tired of holding a phone a lot to record a lot of stuff, because then I get greedy when I make these videos and I don't want to edit stuff or take songs out. I'm like, what do I do here? Because I want people who watch these to experience what I experience and get to know different bands they've never heard of, type thing. And I hope they have. I hope this show has introduced people to a lot of different, not just metal, but just other types of music and stuff that interests us. So, and to everybody out there who's been watching, thank you very much. We appreciate
absolutely
all of you. But now, just to get that out of the way, as I said, we got a few more episodes before it's the end, so don't cry now. Okay, save your tears and your tissues. But let's get started for tonight. Tonight's show is a big one. Definitely for me, because this is, as someone who's listened to black metal for a very long time, since my early 20s. I've seen a lot of black metal bands come and go, and seen fads and whatnot, but this is a band that is near and dear to me because I feel like they're original. They're still a black metal band, but there's a lot of their own style of folk music in there as well. And I am talking about the Native American black metal band, Blackbraid. Now, Blackbraid's made the Chronicles before, but I did have a phone issue back then, so some of the Chronicles, you can know the sound is a little off here and there. But your stuff was good, my stuff wasn't. So anybody who followed noticed the audio difference, but that's fixed now. But anyways, see Blackbraid tonight, they're headlining, which last time they did not headline. Yeah. So it's going to be awesome to see them headline their new album, Blackbraid 3. I love the just chronicling. We ain't worried about a name. It's just 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
As a Danzig fan, that's what it makes me think of.
Right.
Danzig 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He did have extra names to it though,
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, I love the new album is wonderful.
Yeah.
If they play God of Black Blood tonight, I will be having a very good time. And by then, I'm sure a Jack and Coke or two, Lemmy's favorite drink, will be consumed by then. Well, I mean, probably by the time they play. So I'll probably be feeling good if that comes on, or God, so many others, like the Moss covering that song, very long title. But I love it. I'm so ready for Blackbraid. They're such an original sounding black metal band, and it's refreshing. And we've seen them live once, so we're ready to see them again. And hopefully, we got 3 albums worth of material here, so
yeah,
can't wait to see what they pull out for the set list.
Absolutely.
So, but it's the time of the show now where Lady Chapel talks about the other bands who are going to be here.
Yeah.
Who are the other bands?
I had to look them up.
Both black metal bands.
Both black metal bands. So one is Dodsrit.
Dodsrit. If you saw how it's spelled, you would get it. It feels Germany, but they're not from Germany.
They're from Sweden / the Netherlands. Maybe a mixture band.
Right.
We listened to them a little bit. as we were
I dug
sitting in the
them.
car.
Very melodic
Yeah.
black metal, so I'm very excited to see that.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And the other band?
The other band is Lamp of Murmuur.
Lamp of Murmuur.
Well, they had one song we got to listen
We
to.
listened to one song, yeah, their newest song. And it is very, very black metal-y. I told her, I said, the music made me think of Immortal, but not as good sound-wise, like production-wise. I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean, for black metal, they'll be like, thanks. Does it sound as good? Great. But I mean, like, production-wise, they make me feel like Immortal, but not vocally. The vocals are very atmospheric, old-school black metal vocals, but the music made me kind of think of Immortal with keyboards and stuff, you know. So that ought to be interesting as well. So, but we're here at the Hangar 1819. Many of our shows are here. I've seen so many bands, so we're about to go inside and check it out, and we will see you there. black metal madness. That's probably the most black metal show we've been to.
Yeah.
In a while, at least. I mean, we've been to some shows that was black metal, but mixed with some other stuff. This was black metal after black metal after black metal after black metal.
For sure.
A few different styles in the black metal, but overall, a lot of the atmospheric vocals in a lot of these bands, except Blackbraid, but we'll get to that in a minute. Yeah. But let's start off with the band we didn't even know was going to be here, and that was One of Nine. They were basically a Lord of the Rings Tolkien black metal band, which isn't, not weird in black metal, because a lot of old school black metal bands got their name from Tolkien's work, but this specifically their subject matter, I think, because they came out to like the music of the Nazgul from the movie, and then they looked like the fucking Nazgul.
What you could see of them.
So it was good to get everything going. And then how do you say that name of that band again? They were great. Dodsrit.
Yeah.
Dodsrit. Oh, they were
really good.
They were really good. The melodic, so melodic, but still had the atmospheric black metal vocals, where it's like, it's not about what you're saying as much as it's just like, but the guitars are just like, and it was very hooky, melodic, and they were really good. I quite enjoyed them. And I was just like, man, they really blew me away with their energy and the stage show. Well, not really show, they just moving around like crazy, and just totally blew me away sound wise. They sounded really good. I do think there was a lot of fans there of that next band. Was it Lamp of Murmuur? Murmuur. I'm guessing it's Murmuur. They were definitely they had they felt old school black metal, but then they would throw these little groovy parts in that were really old school black metal didn't do. But they were pretty awesome. But I think Dodsrit, I would have swapped them.
I would have too.
I would have swapped them for sure. But it still was perfect. They were a perfect match for this whole bill. But Blackbraid, oh my God, the energy. That band, and they're not a typical black metal band either. They have a lot of different, it's either a little folky, with the Native American stuff. He brought out the flute. He brought out the flute tonight, and it was the hardest flute ever. But, oh my God, his high screams were so immaculate live. I literally turned and looked at Lady Chapel, and I just went, like Chef's Kiss. I was like, that high is beautiful. Yeah. It sounded, and compared to the last time we saw them, when we saw them with Wolves in the Throne Room, they were miles above better, sound wise,
10 times better.
And we enjoyed them last time. I was right, but
become fans that day, but
this time, oh man, it totally blew me away. The guitars. Everything. The guy playing bass, I was telling Lady Chapel, I was like, Native American black metal band, but they've got Robert Smith and the Cure playing bass, which he was good. He was a good bass player. I'm not knocking his ability. Is great. When you look at him, you're like, And
it stood out even more because I felt at a time there was like a spotlight just on him, and I'm like, this is weird.
It's like, why is the spotlight in him? Like, he's about to sing Friday, I'm in Love. but honestly, blew our faces off. Yeah. It was, and the pit went nuts for Blackbraid, where they didn't really pit much.
Yeah, I didn't see a pit at all until Blackbraid.
And as soon as Blackbraid come out, man, people were just ravenous.
Rightfully so, though.
And it was crazy after that time. And I mean, it was just banger after banger. And I was so glad we got to see them again. And I mean, there's nothing else I can say. I mean, if you saw the video, you've seen, and if you like black metal, you realize how good they are. You know, they're definitely one of my favorite bands because they're not typical and they're not cliche, and you know, they seem fresh. And speaking of fresh, check out this fresh new Blackbraid hat. It's representing. It's my new swag from the show. I did get a t-shirt too, but I had to put the hat on for the video.
It'll have to go into Chapel's concert tea closet.
That's right.
It's been a while.
Been a while since we shot an outro at the concert tea closet. But anyways, nothing else to say. We're going to get inside and chill now. So all of you, do yourselves a favor. Go out there.
Find you some good music.